The biblical account of Jacob, 1836 BC to 1689 BC. Jacob's name means supplant, supersede, or replace. Introduction. Jacob is Isaac's son and father of the 12 tribes of Israel. Esau gives his birthright to Jacob. Isaac married Rebekah and had twin sons named Esau and Jacob. One evening, Jacob cooked soup, which Esau found pleasantly smelled because he was hungry. Esau, having no respect for his inheritance, traded his birthright away to Jacob for a bowl of hot soup. Isaac's blessing to Jacob. Jacob pretended to be his elder brother Esau and also received his brother's blessing from his blind father Isaac upon his deathbed. When Esau found out that his brother claimed his blessing, he cried out to his father Isaac to please bless him too. But Isaac declined and said that the original blessing had already been bestowed upon Jacob, and it could not be taken back. Esau's anger grew towards his brother Jacob, so much so that Jacob had to flee his parents' land for his life. Isaac's blessing to Jacob was a supernatural blessing in fulfillment of God's covenant with Abraham that would now be passed down through the bloodline of Jacob. Jacob's dream in Bethel. Jacob went from Beersheba towards Haran and grabbed some stones for a pillow. Jacob dreamed of a ladder from earth to heaven, with angels traveling up and down, with God at the top. God said to Jacob, "I will give you this land for you and your descendants, and you shall spread to the east, to the west, to the north, and to the south, and all the families of the earth will be blessed by you." Jacob awakened and said, "This is a blessed place. This is a gate to heaven." He built an altar to God with stones and named the place Bethel. Bethel means holy place. Tithes. Jacob made a vow that if God provided him bread to eat, clothing to wear, and allow him to return to his father's home in peace, that he would give back a tenth of everything God gives to him. Jacob worked. God answered Jacob's prayer and blessed the work of his hands exceedingly. Jacob found work with a relative named Laban, managing livestock. Laban's flocks increased exceedingly under the management of Jacob. Jacob had dreams about breeding livestock to produce specific genetic traits. The flocks also increased abundantly under Jacob's care. Jacob worked for Laban 14 years, and until he earned enough livestock to leave Laban's homestead as a very wealthy man. Jacob departed from Laban's estate with his wives, 12 sons, daughters, servants, and livestock in hopes to return to his father Isaac's estate. On the way to his childhood home, Jacob became fearful that his brother Esau may attack him because of unresolved conflict between them. Jacob split his entourage into two groups, so that if one group were attacked by Esau, the other group would then flee to safety. Jacob wrestled with God. Jacob went off alone, and a man appeared and wrestled with him all night. When the man saw that he could not prevail against Jacob, he knocked Jacob's hip out of socket. The man begged Jacob, "Let me go, for the sun is about to break." Jacob refused and said, "I will not let you go until you bless me." The man said, "Your name will no longer be Jacob, but Israel, because like a prince, you have power with God and man, and have prevailed." Jacob asked the man, "What is your name?" And the man said, "Why do you want to know my name?" And he blessed Jacob immediately. The sun rose upon Jacob's face, and he called the place Peniel, which means, "I have seen God face to face and survived." Israel. Jacob was given the name Israel by God. Israel had 12 sons: Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Dan, Naphtali, Gad, Asher, Issachar, Zebulun, Joseph, and Benjamin. They will become the 12 progenitors of the nation of Israel. Esau accepted his brother Jacob with open arms. Thank you for listening to the account of biblical Jacob. Join us in the next episode of Biblical Joseph.